what's your takeaway in your guys as a group and how that went?
Scrimmage 1 to scrimmage 2, I believe. Scrimmage 1, we worked through some things kind of earlier on in camp. Then scrimmage 2, we kind of got better, executing more, making more plays, getting confident with each other, getting confident in the offense. So that's what I think.
How's the jump been for you?
The jump from school, it's been pretty smooth, more detailed stuff here. I believe the skill positions are around the same. The game speed a little faster, but it's been a pretty smooth jump to me.
That top level of you guys D2?
Yeah.
Right? What's that top level like? You played Ferris.
Mm-hmm.
They've had a great program. A lot of guys have come through here that have ended up at Ferris. But how does that compare to what you see on a daily basis?
I mean, it's good players around everywhere. Like you say, Ferris, they get a lot of good guys. A lot of those guys probably could come up and play at this level. It's some guys that have done that actually and, hit the portal just now. But I would say the line's probably the biggest thing. It's some real nice guys on the perimeter all the time, But like I say, it's guys everywhere. You got to pick and choose.
In what ways do you feel like you've grown as a player from when you got here in January to now?
I believe just becoming more of a polished receiver in all areas. Like Coach Hawk, he trains us every day. He doesn't let us slack off on anything that we do, and I just think becoming more polished receiver in all areas.
Your coach talked about the sort of camaraderie between you guys in your room. With so many guys transferring in and a lot of new faces, how quickly did that come together?
It actually came together pretty fast. Like, we all came in, we all trying to learn the offense, and we all bonded pretty well. Like, we all could seem like we just known each other forever, and we just got here in January. So, really got a good group of guys there.
How does it help having a couple other guys that come in with you fresh, that have gone through other experiences to kind of bond together?
That definitely helps because you're not the only one doing it. You don't feel like you're so behind. You got guys that you can call on and be able to go through the same experiences and things with you. So it definitely helps a lot.
Can you talk about Aiden and how that chemistry between you two has come along?
Aiden's a great guy, first of all, great player. The chemistry's coming along well. Daily going in, routes on there, being able to get that timing down on different types of routes to make it correlate to the game type of setting. It's been going good.
The offense overall, I guess, where do you think you're at and what's your potential? I guess, where do you guys need to clean things up?
Just being consistent. We got a lot of talent. We got a lot of guys around that can do a whole bunch of different things. We got a very high ceiling. I think the more consistent we be, the better off we'll be able to be.
That's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Getting everything to where the floor, I guess, like the lowest you can perform is at that high level.
Mm-hmm.
How does that come together? Like, what steps do you guys have to take as a whole offense to get that sort of consistency?
I'll say just being disciplined. Everyone got to be disciplined. Everyone do our job. Like I said, we have a lot of talent, so the talent's going to take care of itself. But the more disciplined we are every day and coming in and doing our job, we should be able to reach that potential.
How are the looks you guys are getting from the other side of the ball? What have you seen from especially just many receivers you added? They added D-backs, probably a few more. But what are you seeing from some of those guys?
Some of those guys we see every day. We compete. They know our plays. We know where they're kind of going to run. So it gets a little chippy at times. But we're battling. They give us good work every day, and I like going against them.
Do you have to? How much are you looking forward to a couple days off?
Oh yeah,
It's been a long camp, I assume.
Yeah, definitely. Camp been every single day since end of July. Get a couple of days off, but we got to stay focused as we get right back to it in a couple of weeks or a week and a half, basically. So
for you getting to that game one, have you kind of played it through in your mind what you feel like it might be like walking out there?
Yeah, it's always going to be different. Coming from a lower level and then going to the biggest stage possible. But that's something you dream about as a kid, and being able to live it out, and it's going to be very fun to see how that's going to be.
You had a big touchdown on Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
How'd that come about?
Just first of all, everyone doing their job, like the line being able to hold up for me so I can get down the field, make a great throw and catch. So it's just real team plays.
Division II is the biggest crowd you ever played in front of?
I would have to say probably the championship game against Ferris. They always bring a crowd in, and it being the championship game, so I would have to probably say that game. I don't know the number of people that was there, but I'll say that game.
Where was that at?
That was in McKinney, Texas. Yeah.
What's it going to mean to you playing for 70,000 that week and a half?
It's gonna mean a lot, you know, just all the work you always put in from as a kid to up until this point, just being able to display your talents on the biggest stage. That's all you can ask for.
You given any thought to what the Spartan Walk is going to mean to you on game day?
Yeah, they've been trying to fill me in on the tradition of everything around here, and it's a very rich tradition, and I'm gonna take it in, especially on Friday. You know, just it's gonna mean a lot to me to be able to experience something like this on the highest level.
When did you start playing football? What age?
I don't remember age. You know, little league, just growing up. I would probably say like 5 or 6 or something around there. You know.
Who got you into the sport? Like what started that path that's led to this?
I believe when I was a kid, I just always was active. I always wanted to have a ball in my hands or something. So, you know, my parents put me in sports. Like my dad played sports and everything. So I just was really playing everything, baseball, basketball, football. So just whatever I could do.
Is there anyone in the secondary that makes things a little tough for you, or you line up against them and say, you know, I'm excited to go against you today?
Yeah, I respect all of those guys. Like everyone who comes through there, everyone gives us a very tough job. I can't really name out one person, you know, but all of those guys are working. Like you said, it's a lot of people that transferred in, and everyone's hungry, and everyone has been giving us some good competition.
You mentioned you played in other sports. Is football your favorite sport, or did you have a different favorite?
Yeah, I would say football would probably be my favorite sport. It came easiest with my skill set. I did really like baseball, though. You know, I was pretty good at it and everything. So,
Down there too for baseball,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I probably couldn't compete with those guys. That's why I'm playing football now.
Sorry if you've already been asked this, but from your perspective, what do you guys feel like you did better on offense in the second scrimmage versus the first?
Yeah, like I was just saying, just being consistent. You know, we got to stay consistent in order to be able to reach our max potential. Like we have all the talent in the world. The more consistent we'll be, the better off it'll be for us.
Who's the best blocker in your room?
Now, the best blocker, I would say blocking comes down to effort. But I would say as of right now, Nick has been doing a very good job with that. And for him to have the status he has and still decides to come out every day and go hard and block, that sets the standard for the room.
Who has the best hands?
We all got hands. I don't want to give it to nobody. We all compete on that. They'll be mad at me if I say one name.
Who's the second best at getting deep balls after you?
I'm not going to say that either. We all pretty good, man. All those guys in that room, man, it's like the most talented thing I've ever been a part of. Everybody has so much different things that they can do on a high level, and I'm excited to see it all play out.
There's only one football.
Yeah,
Some
it
guys
is.
with a lot of talent aren't going to see it. What's that going to be like when you know what you can do and somebody's going to get 1 or 2 throws a game?
Well, just like I was saying earlier, we have a great group of guys in this room, and we've built like a great relationship and a great brotherhood, and we're going to be just as happy celebrating for our brother as we are for ourselves. And we know the ball's going to find all of us. The more we get open, they got a double team one guy, the next guy's open. So, you know, we all gonna see the ball. It's going to be great to see.